Hi everyone, my name's Nanny Annie. That's what my grandkids call me. A lot of you are going to be missing your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins and your friends because you're in lockdown with this horrible virus. I've been telling my grandchildren stories for ages and ages, and I just wanted to share them with you while you're locked down. So if you're okay about it, I'll start reading one. This one is called Maeve's Bad Hair Days. Maeve was a lovely little girl who lived with her mum and dad and brother. She was always happy, except when it came to getting her hairbrush. One morning, Mum and Maeve had a terrible time brushing Maeve's hair. Maeve screamed and twisted away, and then finally she ran from her mum shouting, "I don't want my hair brushed." Mum had had enough of this battle of the hair and told Maeve, "If you don't have your hair brushed, it will become a rat's nest full of rats' tails and look like a bird's nest on top." Maeve didn't care and shouted, "I don't want my hair brushed. I don't like it." And Mum said, "Okay, Maeve, I won't brush your hair again." Maeve was happy not to have her daily brushing of hair and told all her friends about winning the battle with her mum. Every day her hair became messier and messier, but she still didn't care. One morning, Maeve looked in the mirror while brushing her teeth, and she saw her hair had formed into long, matted tails which dangled around her face. She thought they really looked cool. The next day, though, the tails seemed to wriggle. Her friends thought they were really weird and they smelled, but Maeve didn't care. A few weeks later, Maeve thought she heard a bird tweeting in her bedroom, and she ran to her mum and told her, "There's a bird in my bedroom." Her mum looked and looked but couldn't find a bird. Maeve got ready for school and was careful to tie her wriggly rat's tails back because they kept falling into her eyes. In school, her teacher, Mrs. Bonnet, heard a bird singing, but she couldn't see where it was coming from either. It was singing so loudly that Mrs. Bonnet asked the children to look for the bird. No matter how hard they tried, they couldn't find that bird. Maeve told her mum all about the noisy bird in school, and that night Maeve was woken up by a noisy bird singing loudly in her bedroom. She just couldn't sleep. In the end, she went and woke her mum and dad up and said, "Please, can you find the bird that's in my bedroom? No matter how hard I've looked, I still can't find it." But everyone looked, but the noisy bird seemed to follow Maeve everywhere, but no one could find it. The bird kept singing and singing all night long. Her friend Lola told Maeve that maybe the bird was an invisible bird. Maeve was worried because how can anyone find an invisible singing bird? One morning when Maeve was brushing her teeth, she saw something moving in her hair. She looked closer and closer in the mirror and saw a black, beady eye staring right at her. She screamed with fright, and the top of her head began to shake and screamed too. Her mum and dad came running in, and as fast as they could to help her, and to her amazement, a bird untangled itself from her hair and flew out of the window. Mum looked shocked and she said, "Maeve, I told you if I didn't brush your hair, you'd have rat's tails and a bird's nest." Maeve began to cry because having wriggly rat's tails and bird's nests living in her hair was no fun. She wished she had listened to her mum and brushed her hair. Mum asked her what she wanted to do. She could leave her hair as it was and be a home for birds and rats' tails, or go to the hairdressers and get it sorted. Maeve wanted to go to the hairdressers. Mum took Maeve to see Polly the hairdresser. Polly was shocked to see the awful mess that Maeve's hair was in. She gave it a good wash and put lots and lots and lots of conditioner in and magic detangle spray so she could make Maeve's hair beautiful again. She set to work on Maeve's hair, scrubbing shampoo in her hair until Maeve's head was a mass of bubbles. Quickly she rinsed the bubbles away and smoothed in lots and lots and lots of conditioner. And after rinsing Maeve's hair again, she sprayed magic detangle spray into her hair and then combed it gently. Maeve's hair was shiny and clean again, and she was so delighted because she looked really, really nice. And she looked in the mirror and thought, wow, this is lovely. As if by magic, Maeve's hair was wonderful, and she recognised herself because she looked so pretty. It had been a long time since she'd seen herself with such lovely hair, and Maeve promised Polly and her mum that from now on she would brush her hair every day because she didn't want any birds' nests and rats' tails again. And Maeve also warned her friends what would happen if they didn't brush her hair. Maeve and her family lived happily ever after. Maybe you need to watch out if you don't like brushing your hair. There's a bird looking for a nest in someone else's hair. Don't let it be you. Brush your hair every day. There you go. Do you think you should brush your hair every day so you don't get tangled hair and birds' nests and rats' tails like Maeve? I'll tell you another story tomorrow. Bye.